Salt March and the Civil Disobedience Movement. Introduction. On 31 January 1930, Mahatma Gandhi sent a letter to Viceroy Irving presenting 11 demands stating the needs of different classes and groups of the society. The idea was to bring different groups of people into one movement. Cancel the salt tax is one of the demand. Salt is essential item for food and thus necessary for all individuals. Gandhiji declared that most cruel policy of government was tax on salt and government's control over its production. The letter also provided an ultimatum, that is, if demands were not fulfilled, then Congress would launch a civil disobedience movement on 11 March. Since Irving was not ready to negotiate, Mahatma Gandhi started the Salt March along with 78 trusted volunteers. The Salt March. The Salt March was 240 miles long from Gandhiji's ashram in Sabarmati to Gujarati coastal town of Dandi. They travelled 10 miles per day for 24 days. During their journey, Gandhiji explained the meaning of Swaraj to thousands of people came to listen Gandhiji and requested them to disobey the British peacefully. On 6 April, Gandhiji reached to Dandi. He violated the British law peacefully by producing salt by boiling seawater. The Salt March marked the rising of civil disobedience movement. Difference between non-cooperation and civil disobedience. Non-cooperation was to refuse cooperation with British, but civil disobedience suggests refuse to cooperate as well as to break the British laws. Effect of the movement. Everywhere in the country, salt laws were broken. Demonstrations were held in front of government. Salt factories, foreign clothes were boycotted. People were stopped peacefully from entering into liquor shops. Peasants refused to pay revenue and chowkidari taxes. People resigned government jobs. Forest people violated forest laws. Brutal repression by British government. British government was worried about the movement. They started arresting Congress leaders one by one, leading to violent clashes. When Abdul Ghaffar Khan, devotee of Mahatma Gandhi, was arrested in 1930, angry crowd held demonstration in streets of Peshawar, even if there were armed police. When Mahatma Gandhi himself was arrested, then industrial workers of Sholapur attacked on all structures which were symbol of British rule. For example, police posts, municipal buildings. Government responded with brutal repression, beating thousands and keeping people in jail. Round Table Conference in London. In such situation, Mahatma Gandhi again decided to call off the movement. He signed an agreement with Irving on 5 March 1931, known as Gandhi-Irving Pact. With this pact, Gandhiji agreed to participate in Round Table Conference in London, and government agreed to release the political prisoners. Gandhiji went to London for the conference, but came back disappointed. When he came back, he saw Ghaffar Khan and Jawaharlal Nehru was in jail. Congress had been declared illegal. Meetings, demonstrations, boycott were strictly banned. Thus, Gandhiji relaunched the movement, but the movement lost its momentum until 1934.